gonna fly. The beast is awake, orange, black, and white. Cause when the jungle come alive, day we ignite and Cincinnati, we gon' rise and in the jungle we unite and drippin' orange and black and white. Day when we fight, live and die in these fights. Wake up the beast, every end day is a feast. Time to bust it off the leash. In the jungle drippin' heat, tigers strike the city streets. East side stand up, west side stand up. If you reppin' who they, time to put your hands up. Bingo stripes, we in it. New day, new age, yeah, we get it. Cincinnati jungle fitted. Who they in our house, we win it. Orange and black and white, we build it. Earn our stripes, you know we kill it. Bleed our colors, jungle drippin'. Nasty, natty, yeah, we live it. Lit the crowd, get the city loud. Yeah, we feastin' now. Fit the pounds, make the city howl. Now we beastin' now. Thunder through the tunnel, from the sideline to the huddle. Stripes we tatted on the jungle when we flex that who they muscle on them. Stripes, Cincinnati, we gon' rise and in the jungle we unite and drippin' orange and black and white. All day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Now who gotta move like it on? Now who wanna move crossing on? Now who wanna move on? If you got stripes and you let the city know you rock 'em, yeah we got 'em, yeah we fought 'em. Like that black and orange upon 'em, bingo bought 'em, never stop it till the beast and know 'em. Who they rockin' with the diamond stripes, flossin' on the ring. Cincinnati, she's our queen, we gon' show the world who king. Orange in the day, black in the night. Stripes in our veins, sparks gonna fly. The beast is awake, orange, black and white. Cause when the jungle come alive, day we ignite and Cincinnati, we gon' rise and in the jungle we unite and drippin' orange and black and white. All day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Now who gotta move like it on? Now who wanna move crossing on? Now who wanna move on? All day when we fight, live and die in these stripes.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the show. This is Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, the Iceman, Jeff Trunapole. And as always, I'm bringing you sports from a West Side point of view right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio, home of still the AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals. And of course, Jackpot Joey and the delicious Jackpot Joey beer that hopefully you guys are consuming right now, maybe drowning your sorrows or whatever we have to do to get through this non-winning Monday. But just to lighten your spirits up, the Jackpot Joey beer is an award-winning beer. So it won the gold medal for the American Light Ale. It's a first place out of 15 entries. So make sure you go and get you some, check it out. And if you guys want any of the Jackpot Joey merchandise, go to jackpotjoey9.com. Portions of the proceed go to the Joe Burrow Hunger Relief Fund and Joe Burrow Fund. So make sure you check that out. Now, do me a favor, if you're watching the show on Facebook or Twitter and you have yet to subscribe to my channel, why not? Please do so. Please go to YouTube channel Sports with Strawberry Ice. Hit the subscription button. Hit the bell for the notification. And every time I go live, you'll be notified because I am up to 1,951 subscribers. That is awesome. As always, I appreciate every single one of you. Also, exclusively in the YouTube chat crew, we're doing the super chat. So if you got a question you want me or Dale to talk about, or you just want to vent about something, how bad the game was last night, give me a super chat. Or you just want to support me, give me a super chat. I greatly appreciate it. And as always, I'm coming to you live from the Ice Cave. And the Ice Cave is brought to you by T Properties. T Properties, quality housing for quality people. Check out their website at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management needs and your rental needs. And last but not least, we are brought to you by Betfred. Betfred Sports. It's going to be legal. Sports gambling is going to be legal here in January. Make sure you guys go sign up. If you have not signed up yet, go. The link is right here down below. If you can see my finger coming out underneath the thing there. There's the link. Go down there. Sign up before January 1st. You have a chance to win Bengals tickets, some merchandise, Betfred merchandise. It costs you nothing. Just go down there, sign up, give up your information, and they're going to give you a free $20 bet. So like I said, even after last night, I say take the $20 and go put it on the Bengals to win the Super Bowl, add another $20 to it, and there you go. Anyway, all right, what's up to everybody in the chat crew? Stranger, you're in there. James is in there. Augie, what's up? Foxy, what's going on? Greg, all you guys, I'm happy to see you. We're gonna do this little, I guess, group therapy because what the hell happened last night? That's what I want to know. And the man with all the answers, he is here. He can tell you exactly what happened last night. His name is Dale. He's from Bengals and Brews.
We got our ass beat and we sucked.
There you go. Show's over.
That was fucking shit, wasn't it, boys? Like, fuck.
God. Dude, it was like watching the Bengals of the 90s last night. It was horrible. I'm like, what are we doing? This is the freaking Browns. And I don't want to hear that we played like this because Jamar Chase wasn't there. If Jamar Chase was there, the way we played, we still would have got our ass beat. Our offensive line was horrible. Our defense is out there too long. Cheetah Uzia got injured. He's out for the season. Oh, my God, what's going on? Okay, sorry.
Evan missing the 47-yarder, like couldn't even get on the board. That would have made it like 8-3.
Yes.
You know, that one with Higgins down the sideline when he got held. Like,
the pass interference, they didn't call that.
Yeah, which, I mean, you got to fight. We didn't lose because of the refs, but it's just on top of everything else. It's like, come on, man. We can't catch a fucking break against the Browns, it seems like. And it has to be against the Browns, who I hate.
I know.
I just don't like them.
I was talking so much trash on TikTok to the Browns fans and all this stuff. And well, I'm at 1,000 followers on TikTok now. Most of them are Browns fans because they're hating me.
That's one way. That's one way to get a follow. You know?
I got like 100 notifications like, you suck, we beat you. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Derek. Forgot about Huber. We don't want to forget him.
Oh, God, Huber, yeah. Now, what the hell was that first punt, dude?
He's just not kicking the ball well.
Is it time to give
time.
Drew a shot? I'm thinking.
I've been saying, we're already down Clark. You hate to mess up the system, but Evans missing kicks the way it is this year, a lot more than last year. And the snaps don't seem to be necessarily even the problem. And he can't flip the damn field for nothing. And that kills you. It kills you when you get off to these slow starts. And I think Kevin, great career, buddy, but.
Yeah, you're the all-time leader in games, played for Cincinnati Bengals. And the thing is, I was talking about this last night. I actually stayed up real late last night and did some Twitter spaces of my own. And I was kind of talking about it last night. I'm like, all right, even if they release him, I don't think we're going to lose him. Nobody's going to beat down the door to get him.
Yeah.
So you just say Drew Chrisman comes in there and sucks. You can always bring Kevin back. And I agree with Cincy James here. Free Chris Evans. Because, dude, I'm screaming. He has the shot down the sideline. I'm like, yes, they're going to do it. And then we never see him again. Like, come on.
It's like, great play, Chris. Now glue your ass to that bench, little bitch. Like,
I was going, I'll smack a chair like, see, I told you they're going to use you tonight. And then, nope, that was it. Never used them again. Like, that on it. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah.
The sky isn't falling. The sun came out today. We're 4-4.
Yeah.
We can beat the Panthers. We're 5-4. We're still in a similar spot to last year. But, man, that's an ass beating. And I know nobody wants to hear anything positive right now. I'm having a hard time saying those words, to be honest with you.
The thing is, the worst part is not only we're 4-4, we're 0-3 in the division. I mean,
yeah,
that's the bigger part right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's the bigger part that hurts more than anything is 0-3.
And the injuries on top of it. Like, the injuries are piling up. Reeder's still out. Chase is out for, who knows, 4 to 6 weeks initially. You hope he comes back sooner, but
always 4.
Could be longer. You just don't know because you're waiting on, a part of the hill.
And for everybody wondering, there was a record number of trades today, and none of them were made by the Cincinnati Bengals, which, I mean, that didn't surprise me. I didn't think we were going to, but it would be nice if, like, the Cheeto injury would have happened like last week. That week, at least, maybe they could have made a trade. Maybe they might have made a trade, but I don't know.
We're just so far up against the salary cap for once, like, where we didn't say, we kind of pushed the chips in like we've been wanting them to. And then this is one of the repercussions of that is you get to a trade deadline and, wow, we have $2 million. Who are we going to actually trade for at cornerback? Cornerback's a highly paid position as well. So,
we're going to have 2 of the fastest guys out there, but they're both rookies. Cam and Dax.
Well, Dax better not be playing corner because
who else? Flowers got hurt last night. He had to.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing is.
Alan George is probably getting the call up. I mean, he played well but there's another rookie, you know what I mean? There's a free agent, undrafted guy. So,
yeah, so our depth in the secondary just kind of went out the window real quick.
Yeah.
So, I mean, last night was bad in more ways than one. Not only did we get our ass kicked, we're 0-3. We can't beat the freaking Browns for some dumb reason. and we're back to 500. We're 0-3 in the division.
Yeah.
How long is Apple out for?
I haven't seen a real time frame on him at all, or even like suggestions really. So that's one of those that kind of new, and it just sounds like it popped up and it gets worse, and you just don't know. That's like we didn't know nothing with Chase, yeah. Yep. And hamstrings can be one of those annoying things that could last you the whole damn season. Fortunately, we have the bye coming up after this game.
That's a much needed bye. We need that bad. Dallas here, who is one of my original viewers. I think he's still in the Army, so shout out to Dallas here.
Yeah,
Boyd was open so much last night, beating his man in the seam, but the line sucked so bad. Higgins looked open too. Yeah, they were open, but that's kind of what I was saying last night on the spaces. Joe didn't have time to throw the ball. I mean, he literally didn't have time to throw the ball. We're back to that again.
It's the damn offensive tackles, man. It's like that was supposed to be something we thought was going to be a strength this year, and still was a little worried about the interior O-line. The interior O-linemen are playing great. I mean, for the most part, you know, they're playing great compared to what we've had on the interior of the O-line. And now, like, Williams taking a step back. I can't explain it. Like, I really thought he might have been a Pro Bowler this year. Like, you just expected his career trajectory. You know, he's kind of been one of those guys on the upside. He's just getting a little older, stay healthy, you know. And he has been ass, James. Correct.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, him and P-Ron both got beat on that spin move last night. I mean, now let's give him the guy on the other side a little bit of credit. Myles Garrett's pretty damn good.
Damn good. Yeah.
But you got to be able to still slow him down. I mean, yeah, there was times where it just looked like Jonah was just standing still, and he's going whoop right to the quarterback. And again, it wasn't up the middle. I mean, Karras and Kappa and Volson, they were holding it. It's the freaking tackles. It's L and it's Jonah Williams.
And then I see a lot of people who's been talking about like the run game. Well, we didn't run the ball. We ran an all-time low amount but that's what we've been doing the last couple of weeks. And
but also that's what you do when you're down too. You can't run the ball. You got to score. I mean, that's the other thing. If you're already down 3 touchdowns, you're not going to run the ball. You got to score. So that's another reason why they didn't run. So I don't want to hear this with enough.
Yeah, nothing was working. Like it was one of those you just want to take that film and almost burn it. I don't know what you learn from a game like that. You watch that one back, you just probably going to feel like you suck.
Yeah,
honestly,
I usually rewatch it. I don't think I'm going to rewatch it. I'll let Centauri rewatch it, and then we can do some film study tomorrow. He can maybe break down stuff a little better than I can. I don't know. Let's see here, Dallas. Excuse me, Garrett is really good though, but I mean, still he's making them look like they aren't even there. Yeah, I mean that's exactly what I'm saying. It was bad. It was real bad. Dustin, thanks for the $10 super chat. Appreciate it. All right. Front office is kind of stuck in the mud because of contracts. I think part of it, and you have to, sorry, I have my glasses on here, and you have to look at the Chiefs, Bills, and they are on another level. We need to get out of some of these contracts mixing. Yeah, we were kind of talking about this last night on the spaces too. I think this is Mixon's last year with the Bengals, to be honest. I think they're going to probably part ways with him. What's your thoughts on that there, Dale?
I mean, he's a captain for a reason, but he's not making anybody miss. He's not breaking tackles. He's not – I don't know, man. It's tough because I love the guy. But also, like, next year's when you can actually get out of it, and his contract's like $12 million hit or something, and you can get out of that. So –
right.
And if you're only gonna run the ball 8 times a game, why are you gonna pay a guy $12 million for?
Yeah, you can get Chris Evans to do that.
I mean, yeah, and anybody like a fourth. You see teams every year taking somebody in the mid rounds, and that guy ends up being solid. You know.
No, I don't agree with this. This is the old narrative. Seems like the Bengals always suck on national TV. No, not Zach Taylor's teams have it. I think he's won more games. I don't know for a fact, but it seems like he's won more games on national
Well,
TV.
on the road prime time or something, didn't that
Mhm.
make us like 0-13 on our
Ah,
last?
that you might be right. I don't know.
That's the frightening part. It's like we go on the road in a primetime game, and it's like, what, you can't
Well,
handle the crowd?
one
Like, I
thing
don't know.
one thing got brought up, and if you guys keep Mike Zimmer and his family in your thoughts and prayers, because Adam Zimmer passed away last night, and I know the Zimmers are still close to the Bengals, and so somebody brought this up, but that happened like right before the game, and the team found out. I'm like, I don't know how close he is to the players now, because most of them were here when Zim was here. Actually, I don't think any of them were here when Zim was here, but Zim was at practice, and Adam did, work for the Bengals. So I don't know if that had something to do with it. That's just something somebody brought up on Facebook or so when I posted that. But just keep the Zimmers in your thoughts and prayers, because like I said, losing a child don't ever want to find that out. I'll put that
Yeah,
way.
and when Mike lost his wife in like 2009, I mean,
Mhm.
unexpectedly, like that was brutal. And now man, my thoughts are really with Mike and everybody, but especially Mike, man. Like,
Yeah,
God, that's one man. That's a lot to have
it's a
to
lot to
deal
take, man.
with. Yeah.
Yeah, so definitely keep him in your thoughts and prayers, because like I said, that's nothing anybody I want anybody to go through. So but that's kind of the thing, though. I guess my point of this is, do you think that had something to do with the way they played? Because they just, I mean, they
I don't
played like they
know.
weren't there.
I hate to speculate on anything like that because I
Right.
mean, he was working like as a consultant from
Mhm.
home, so he
Mhm.
wasn't really around the guys every day. So for the players, like you're saying, maybe there wasn't that. I don't think they would
Yeah.
make any kind of excuse like that. Like,
No, they won't say that. I'm just
but
speculating myself, because I mean, something happened. I've never seen this team play that bad. I mean, we played bad, but it went from bad in the first half to horrible in the second half. I mean, it just got worse. That's where I'm like, I've never seen Zach. They usually make adjustments. They usually make Lou makes adjustments on defense. Nothing was working last night. Absolutely nothing.
that's just, and I think I mean, I know I was saying the 0-13, when we're on the road in prime time, but the electricity in an opposing stadium, we see it on ours. We see, the Thursday night game. The
Mhm.
crowd is into it. You give the crowd a chance to get into a game like that, the crowd becomes a factor. Like it just does. So I think
Exactly.
that could be part of it too. Where we're getting down, we're having to try to come back, and then at that point, it's like, can you really make a lot of adjustments? I mean, yeah, we have all season, but not last night.
Yeah. All right, you got a question here. How screwed are we on a scale from 1 to 10?
I mean, I'll say a 6 just because, like, I mean, we're still right in the thick of things record wise, but it's what you said, Jeff, with the 0-3 division record.
Mhm.
That's what tilts it at least. Like,
Well, we just, like last night, we went from making this a 2-team race to letting the Browns back in to make a 3-team race in the division. And we could have, if we would have won last night, it would just been us in Baltimore, and that's it. So it was a big loss. I mean, I hate, like Chandler was saying last night before the game started. He goes, "Man, every game we've had here lately seems like a must win." I'm like, well, yeah, that's kind of what happens when you're at the time 0-2 in the division and you started out 0-2. So, they dug themselves this hole, and they've been digging out of it all year. And we thought we were getting out of it, and we got to slip back down a little. We're not all the way down in the hole. Like I said, it's not the end of the world, but it's not good. They're making it harder on themselves.
yeah.
Dustin, we are a wild card team, basically.
We're going to be fighting for a wild
yeah.
card spot, most
Yeah.
likely.
Most likely, yes. I mean,
Ravens play like a pretty weak schedule too, and we've all talked about our second half schedule being rough. So,
yep, exactly. Rabbit here. I'll wait for this one to come up. What's up, guys? Rough game we saw last night. Frank Pollock is a bad O-line coach for me now. Zach has no value in accountability and players to cover up too much. 0-3 in division, the worst in the NFL. Let's just tackle Frank Pollock here. It's getting to the point where I like Frank Pollock and I like his comments and everything, but it's getting to the point where is he going to be? Are we going to moving on from him at the end of the season? Because it's looking more and more likely. I think because we just said Jonah Williams is getting worse. He's regressing. The two important parts of tackle is they're not getting any better. You got La'el Collins, who came here because of Frank, and he's been hit or miss at best. And Jonas seems like he's regressing. What's your thoughts on Frank Pollock?
I think he's going to have a half season, go out there and fucking prove it. If this team don't start playing better and these guys keep regressing on the ends, the tackles for us, I don't know how you retain him, because Jonah Williams, first round pick, 11th overall pick, that guy shouldn't be awful. I know La'el Collins is a guy you paid $10 million per year to. You've got guys. You went out and spent money. You've got Karras and Kappa who are playing well, and then Volson has done well. But who's to say Volson wouldn't have done well no matter what? He just seems like he's a kid that's going to work his ass off ever since he's gotten here. So I don't know. I think he's definitely on the hot seat. I think all things are going to come back to him. If we continue to underperform this season, then he'll be fired, whether it's rightfully so or not. I think his job's on the line.
Yeah, and the weird thing is, like you just said, the interior is fine. Volson, Karras, Kappa, I think they're doing fine. It's our tackles. That's the biggest part. I mean, I'm not saying the interior line's been perfect, but if you're comparing the two, the tackles have been the worst. And that's is interesting. That's only these two. And like you just said, Cordell Volson's coming in and he's doing fine. But I don't know. It's put up or shut up time. And if this offensive line does not get better, we keep having games like this. And I think better or worse, right or wrong, Frank Pollock might be losing his job for the way they are performing.
Yeah, and you know what? If these guys get firing and on all cylinders and they're playing better the second half of the season, then he'll be back. Like it's just that.
Which
simple.
I mean, they were up till yesterday. I mean, but I just don't understand. Like we forgot to show up or something. We weren't there from the beginning. The thing is, let's just put it this way. Say they call the holding call on T, because that should have been holding, the pass interference. And we get the ball there on the first drive down at the 10-yard line or whatever it was at, and we punch that in and we score first. That could change. Does that change the whole game? I mean, because it could. That non-call right there could have possibly changed the whole thing.
For sure. And we know when we get off to fast starts, the game goes so much different. We get off to these slow starts, we're climbing up that freaking hill the whole game, and we just never tend to get back.
Yeah, that's the one thing I said.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Well, that's kind of the thing I said is like we need to get to the Browns are a running team, and Atlanta was a running team. I kind of compared them to say, I said, now Nick Chubb is a way better running back than he might be the best running back in the NFL. So you can't compare that to who Atlanta had, because I can't even think of the guy's name who Atlanta has. But that's the point to me. I was saying we get out, we get a lead, we get a fast start, and we get going, and that never happened. Derek here's got a good question, which I don't know the answer to. He said, if you're replacing Frank Pollock, who you're replacing?
Well, Chris, a couple comments up, said, you contact Bill Callahan. Yeah, I don't know what his contract's like.
They tried. We brought that up last night in the spaces. I know the Bengals tried to get him originally when Zach took over, and I think he's with the Browns still, I'm pretty sure, isn't he?
Yeah, he's still with the Browns. But that's what I'm saying. That would be if his contract happens to be up in Cleveland. Yeah, that's number one on my freaking list.
Oh yeah, but I'll do you one better. Even if his contract is up and Frank Pollock still has done a good job, I'm still firing Frank Pollock and going to get Brian Callahan. I mean, I'm just saying that's what I would do.
Proven. The only thing, he's getting up there a little bit in age, but I mean, come on, man. You look at like an Ohio State with like a Larry Johnson at D-line coach. I don't care. Give me the guy who's a proven commodity, and you work with it.
All right, Amir here says, how do we fix this mess defensively with all the injuries? Thankfully, that's not my job. Thankfully, I don't have to figure that out. But hopefully, Eli is back. He doesn't, it's a hamstring, so who knows? Cheeto is out. We know that's happening. So Cam Taylor-Britt has got to step up. I mean, he's going to be starter for now on.
I think you got to find a way to start getting pressure on the quarterback because with Cheeto out, there's no replacing that. He's the number one corner in this league. So you're going to have Eli Apple when he's healthy. Right now, if you don't even have that. So you got Cam Taylor-Britt and Trey Flowers. I mean, he's not your full-time outside corner guy. That's just not who he is, even though, he is dinged up too. So then you got Alan George or one of these guys you're plucking off the practice squad to come up. Jalen Davis is another guy that probably bring up. I don't know. I think you got to find ways to get pressure and take that stress off of the defensive
Well, that's the
backs.
thing is, in the beginning of the game, first half we were, and then it kind of went away in the second half. Trey Hendrickson and Sam were getting to him, and then it wasn't there. Which I mean, personally, I think the reason it wasn't, the defense was out there so much. When you're out there for 90% of the snaps in the second half, which that's just what I'm saying. I don't know if that's corrected stat wise.
99% of the time they were out there. 60% of the time,
right? Exactly, all the time. But they get tired. Is basically what I'm saying, and you can tell. So, Bengals are bruised, and we're drinking pop. What's up with that?
Yeah,
we drink.
That's how. Yeah, and it's always the worst. You get up the next morning, you're like, man. It's a little I gotta work, and then you're like, oh, and you think back to that game, and like, yep, we did get our ass beat, huh?
Yep. We lost.
So much worse.
So much worse. Why didn't we make any moves at the trade deadline? We kind of talked about this. Yeah, we kind of addressed this at the beginning of it. We think because we're up against the salary cap, which is amazing to say as far as being Bengals fans, but it'd been nice to pick up somebody, especially with Cheeto out now. But and the thing is, today was like the Major League Baseball trade deadline. I mean, I've never seen this many trades in my life.
It was wild, man.
Yeah.
Everybody's making trades, and I'm like, well, maybe we do. We've done a lot of things we didn't think we would do, or we don't normally do. The past couple of years. So I was hoping for one, and I got my hopes up between Malik Wright and other people talking about Jeffrey Okudah, and I was like, come on, somehow, some way, give me that guy.
Yeah. I was hoping Malik was going to do a jiffer or something.
Yeah, and then there was that weird rumor about Cam Akers at running back, which I'm like, that would have been fine if you're giving up a 6th, 7th round pick. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Even if he's coming in as a backup running back, and then free Chris Evans gets to play more wide receiver. He's not playing anywhere right now. I mean, he watches the ball go over his fucking head on as a kick returner, so that's real fucking exciting.
How long is Cheeto out? He's out for the year. Far as I know,
reports are it's a torn ACL. So
that sucks.
It sucks.
Yeah, that's a bit. I mean, that's the first one we've had that he's not coming back.
Hopefully DJ will be back sooner rather than later on the defense. We really need him. Like, I think that's a part of how we're going to have to. This defense is going to have to do. We're going to have to get back stopping the damn run and bringing pressure when we need to get to the quarterback. Osai, Akeem Davis-Gaither. Logan Wilson, you got to find ways. Mike Hilton, Dax Hill coming in, maybe coming off the edge. We've seen him do it in college. Like, you got to mix it up. And that is where, like, at least Lou, he seems to find ways to do. So I have a little faith that he'll be creative and try to cover this, but there's no replacing Cheetah.
No. It's just like replacing Jamar. You're not going to. You can't replace, like replacing DJ. We haven't been able to replace him. You just take guys from here to here to here and try to, do the best they can to patchwork it till, well, Cheeto's not coming back till next year. But like I said, this is Cam Taylor-Britt. Did I say it right? Cam Taylor-Britt? No, I say it wrong. It's Cam Taylor-Britt, right?
Cam Taylor-Britt.
All right. Cam Taylor-Britt, it's his time to shine. I mean, he will be starting, I think, for the rest of the year. Eli will be out there and he'll be out there. To me, that's your number one and number two cornerbacks right now, which is kind of scary, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, Mike Hilton, so we put Mike Hilton out there. Mike Hilton's more of a slot guy. I don't know if they would put him. I mean, I'm not saying he can't, but I don't know if they would do that, because is it better to take a guy who you're really solid at one position and putting him out to another position where he's not as solid when you have Cam who can do it and Eli can do it? So that's, I kind of answer my own question now. I don't think it is.
No, we're not doing that.
We're not doing
Keep
that.
in the slot.
All right, so it's almost 6 o'clock here. So for many of you know, let's say maybe some of you don't know, we have been partnering up with Betfred, and we are giving away some sweet tickets today. It's happening. It got drawn earlier today. So before we get to that, I want to let all of you guys know that you need to join Betfred right there at this link right below, right down there. It's ours. You get a $20 free bet with Betfred. Sports betting gambling is being legalized here in Ohio, January 1st.
And maybe the Bengals are just trying to give you better odds for January 1st by losing some of these games. So then when you hit that Super Bowl winner, boom, it's going to freaking be extra money in your pocket.
Exactly. And I know you're lazy. I'm lazy. I don't want to have to drive all the way down to Lawrenceburg to go make bets because, if I had bet Fred last year, I probably would have won $3,000 because I would have made the bets for the Bengals to go to the Super Bowl, which I drove all the way down to Lawrenceburg to go do, but sports bet book wasn't open, so I couldn't do it. And I never went back down again. So now, Betfred will have it right on your phone. So it'll be easy. All you got to do is go there and make a bet. So you get $20 free Betfred. They're giving away Bengals tickets, other Betfred merchandise. So go there and sign up at our link.
I've seen some fun little care packages coming in to people today. So that's awesome.
I did too. My daughter-in-law actually got one. She got a Betfred hat. She got a koozie, and she got a little foam finger thing. So
yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So you can win that too. So, was it 6? Yeah, it's 6. Should we tell everybody who won? I mean,
and I just want to say about it. We had the number thing written down, and then Betfred offered. They said, well, we have the list. They couldn't share the list with us as confidentiality thing, whatever. But they said, do you want us to go ahead and draw for you because we got the list, generated right here that we keep track of as you go because they kind of tell us our numbers and stuff. And so they drew for us. And our lucky winner was
boom,
Kyle Marksberry on Twitter, Hereafter Co.
Yeah, Hereafter Co. I'd love to know what that handle means.
It's a company. It's a company or something. I don't know.
Hereafter Company, or maybe he's here for the company. I'm here for the party. Sorry. Yeah, that's it.
But I don't know if Kyle's in the chat. We'll try to reach out on Twitter. Obviously, if for some reason he doesn't want the tickets, we already have they did a backup, which I think the guy probably wants the tickets. I'm not saying, but I'm gonna break someone's heart. Cincy James, you were the second person that they drew. They drew 3, and you would have been next in line.
James
like that
right now.
doesn't make you feel any better, Cincy James. But
look, he says congratulations, Kyle.
But yeah,
that was before you told him he was.
Kyle's in there, and we take it. You do want the tickets, Kyle? Cincy James, he was the second in line, and I think the third was like if we just want to break another person's heart, was like Sir Boy Wonder 513. So that was the 3 they drew for. So
there he is. There's Kyle. There he is.
Yeah, congratulations, man. That's awesome.
Yep,
You're gonna
congrats,
get to
brother.
Go in the Betfred suite. They're gonna send the tickets directly. Just shoot me your email in the DMs, and then I'll pass that along to them.
Yep. So again, James, so close.
Sorry, James. I should have just not said it. But
no, we had to tell James. We had to tell James
brutal,
he's
man.
that close.
Like, I never even could come in like second for something like that.
I know. It was cool. But hey, Kyle, if you ever want to take two guys up to the suite yet, that we haven't been up there yet.
Yeah,
take us with you. We'll be happy to come with you. Oh goodness, he said he's super stoked. Awesome, yeah. Well, hopefully they win. So we want lots of pictures and all kinds of stuff. So you take pictures and add us.
have a good time. That's the main thing.
Have a blast.
Have a good time. It's awesome, man. We appreciate Betfred that they're doing this, and we should have some more fun stuff in the works. So, if you didn't win this time, hopefully you win coming up. Yep. Plus, follow Bengals and Brews. We're still trying to push to 1,000. We got like tons and tons of giveaway stuff when we get 1,000, including a Sam Hubbard autographed jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
what are you guys at right now? How many subs are you at now?
We just crossed 700, so
sweet.
Slowly but surely we're trying to march toward that 1,000. We got a ways to go, but it's just whenever it is. I've got the jersey, I've got it autographed. Shane Graham's you can set up a Zoom call, or I thought even we'll do a show. Like Shane comes on a lot with us, so maybe we'll do a show and you'll be a guest on the show, or like a 10-minute Zoom call.
What about your best friend Clark Harris? Why don't you?
I haven't got anything from Clark. He's probably rehabbing, trying to get back.
He's just big time, and he doesn't like you anymore.
Maybe. But I'm trying to think. Oh, we got the duck hunt print I got here in the background. We're giving away one of those. KB Art's giving us one of those. I've got a couple money Mac magnets that KB Art has done. So they're in the style of this other painting over here. So, I mean, tons and tons and tons of stuff. We'll probably do some Bengals and Brews merch. So when we hit 1,000, we're going to try to give out as much as we possibly can to everybody for supporting us. Because obviously, like you always say, our shows wouldn't be nothing without the people and the people that tune in. And I hate, like, when the people are in the chat and the chat's moving, they got questions. It just makes the episodes more fun. Like, that's what it's all about.
And I love it, but also it's hard to pick them. I'm trying to read which ones everybody's saying and try to bring them up. But so just
Who Kane.
Yeah, who they came real quick. Like I said, I'm at 1,900. What did I say? 59, 51. Where am I at here? I got so many numbers I forget. 51. That's where I'm at. So when I get to 2,000, I'll probably be giving away some Jackpot Joey stuff. So I'm hoping to hit that at the same time I do like 2,000 shows.
Well, that was another thing. Maddie said he'd probably provide some stuff for us to give out too when we hit 1,000. So that's even more stuff that I didn't even mention. Like
we're just full of giving today on this losing Tuesday Bengals edition of Strawberry Ice.
Yeah, I mean, got to have something to look forward to, right? When you get your ass handed to you like that. Like,
now, Augie wants to know. Now, see, Augie, I think is going to be at the Carolina game, but he said, "Are you sure this is a reward the way they're playing?" Yes, Augie, it's a reward. It's a freaking sweet. You know how sweets cost? That's the reward.
And you'll be in there with like Sarah, Lise, and Jules, and the different Betfred people. So I mean, chat it up, have a good time.
Exactly. Tell Sarah Lise to put her Jackpot Joey hat on I gave her.
But she's got to probably retire the boots now because I see she was wearing them last night and they lost. So
the boots are out.
Boots got to go.
Boots are out. Let's see here. Tom Brooks is in the what's up? Just got off a 2-hour conference call. Wow.
Ooh.
That had to be boring as hell, dude.
Yeah, that sounds awful. I hate I hate like 30-minute, an hour. Like they're just awful. 2 hours, man. I would have been like, I don't know what I'd have been doing.
Dale's in there. His pants are off. He's half asleep. Like, huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm with you, boss. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. James, that's more pain. I did see that when Cap did. I can't remember what the drawing was for on that. That was the Xbox?
Well, he finished that too.
Cap did where the horse races, and there was like 3 different races to finalize one race where there was 3 horses. Yeah. James won 2 of the races. James had 2 horses against. It was actually Karen's girlfriend was the third one. She only had 1 horse, and James had 2. So he had 2 and he lost. James is like.
James, how did you lose that, dude?
Luckiest, most unlucky, like string of luck here, like to be that close, but then it's like you win nothing.
All right, we figured out the call.
I'm gonna have to buy you a beer or something at the game.
Yeah, I'll get you a Jackpot Joey beer again. I gave one, but we figured out the culprit. It's Chris. He said this game is my fault. I had people over to watch it. The Bengals they lose. Locking myself in the garage by myself for the rest of the year. That's a team player right there, Chris.
Thank you for your sacrifice, Chris. No, I know.
All Who Dey Nation thanks you.
Whatever works.
Yeah. Well, dude, I mean, I'll play this way. For how me and the missus, we both wore our McPherson jerseys for Halloween yesterday, and that's not what I've been wearing on game day. I've been wearing my all orange Jackpot Joey stuff. So I wasn't wearing what we've been wearing. So, Derek says James is going to be the run-up on the B&B shirt too.
He has like 20 of them already, Derek, that he bought. So, I mean.
Derek's going to make him the runner-up for a shirt that he already has. James, hey, you almost won this shirt. He goes, oh, what, the one I already have, or this one I already have, or this one I already have. Which one? He's got like 20 of them.
Man, everyone's taking blame. Chris didn't wear the same socks. Yeah.
Yep. My fault too. I was wearing the same socks I wore.
I'm not taking any blame, but I will say I'm glad I didn't have no family over. Yeah, like Chris, you had people over. There's like you're in Nebraska. There's only 15 fans. I didn't have nobody. I watched the game by myself, and I'm glad because I would probably been like, "Get out of my fucking house." Like, honestly,
get out. Well, Chandler actually left my house when halftime started. He's like, this is not looking good. I'm depressed. I'm going home. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I kept, I honestly, I had to. I kept thinking we were going to come
Dude,
back.
you were in the freaking group text and you're going, all right, here's the comeback starting now.
Well, I thought we were going to. Okay.
I'm like,
I had faith.
I didn't even have the game on anymore. I was like,
But what do you mean you had a game on anymore?
I could stop watching after like the third quarter. I was like, fuck this. This is
I watched
stupid.
the whole thing. I'm a glutton for punishment. I watched all of it.
That's one of the only times I turned the game off before it was over. I can't do it with the Browns, man. I'm so sick of them bastards. But
right.
they beat our ass fair and square.
They did. I'll get Bengals report here. Let's see here. With the win of the Panthers, we are 5-4, just like last year. Yeah. The problem is, we're just like last year, but we're 0-3 in the division. That's the biggest. That's the bigger problem. I think we're going to come in, and that's what I was kind of talking in Space Lives. I think we're coming in, we're going to kick Carolina's ass. And people are like, well, we should have kicked the Browns. That's like, yeah, you're right. We should have.
Don't overlook Carolina. They've been playing well. They should have won.
I'm not saying we're going to overlook them. I'm just saying we still should beat them. I mean, we should.
They beat Tampa. They beat Tampa 2 weeks ago, and they should have beat the Falcons this past week. I'm just saying, as the NFL, you can't overlook anybody. And yes, we probably have we've had a better team than the Steelers. We had a better team than the Browns, you know?
Yeah.
Like, no,
we
got to
have
do it
a
on
better
the field.
team, and we should win. So,
and we now have no Cheeto, we have no Jamar, so it's going to be a tough one again. I'm telling you. Fast start will be everything.
Simplify Strong says, well, the latest I've popped in the show, Who Day, even though we lost. Yeah,
it's always Who Day, man. It's always Who Day. That's the thing, man. I still wore my Bengals jacket to work today. I'm like, man, I'm always going to be supporting the team.
I'm always supporting my team. It's just been last night just sucked.
I always go back to that meme where they get the umbrella and it's like I might be mad at you, but it's like you still love you.
You did it for me. Oh, you're so sweet. You're talking about Derek. Sorry, my bad.
I was talking about the Bengals.
Sorry.
God,
Greg here says, had my faithful 1968 orange slicker with Bob Trumpy's signature on it. It failed me. Oh my God.
Burn it.
Don't do that. Don't do that. He's like, burn it. Don't burn it. Just don't burn it.
Maybe we need to sacrifice someone before the game. Whoever just commented most recently will sacrifice. Oh, it happens to be Derek.
Yes, we're sacrificing Derek. There you go. Yes.
Let's cut his balls off as a sacrifice to the.
He doesn't use them anyway. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Derek, you cool with that?
He's not answering.
No, crap. I'm not drinking tonight. I just got this Diet Mountain Dew. Just
cherry Coke. Sorry. No. Just.
I went hard yesterday, dude, because before that, I had a bad feeling. We did a show, and I kind of forgot I did one until I seen it today.
It was such a beautiful show.
But I was like, damn, I did do a show yesterday. But I was on that rum, and usually I stick to the beer. I was on rum and Jaeger bombs, and I was like, your boy was
He was housed.
I was housed.
He was housed.
Like, I watched a little bit of that show back. I was like, damn, I didn't remember anything I said during the show. I was like, but I did say how worried I was, and I was afraid that we weren't going to play well.
And I was like, we got this. We got this. We got this. It didn't help. Kyle, he's paying me back. Holy crap, a 49. Damn. Thanks, Kyle. Almost a $50 super chat. Appreciate it, brother. Thanks
awesome,
again, dude.
Man.
Great show. Hey, make sure you go give those guys a super chat when their show is on again.
We don't do all that.
That's right. You can't. You're not 1,000 yet. So help them go get it to 1,000 so they can do that.
Hey, you don't owe us nothing, man. I'm excited. I'm excited to be able to do giveaways like that. I'm really excited for Betfred. I'm excited for the Chiefs game when we're going to have a check to hand Kathy Hurst.
Yeah, that's going to be cool.
That means so much to me to be able to do that for the Hayden Hurst Mental Health Foundation. I am so thankful to Betfred for stuff like that. So, my heart, seriously, man. Thank you to the guys who work with us, both Jasons. Brian, that's the COO guy, and just people that I don't even know from Betfred so far that I haven't met or anything. Thank you all for doing that because that's awesome.
Yeah, and Brandon So's going to be there for at that event too, right? Speaking about mental health as well too, right?
Yeah, he's supposed to be. I'll double check as we get closer, but that's supposed to be before the Chiefs game, which is like a 4:15 game. So, we'll probably do a lot of this stuff around like 1:30, 2 o'clock in lot one. So it should be awesome. Like I'm so thankful that I'm going to be able to present a nice check to them. Like it's awesome.
Exactly. So this is again, thanks to Betfred, and as I always say, thanks to everybody who watches us, because we wouldn't be able to have the opportunity with Betfred if you guys weren't interested in what the hell we do on the show or what we say on Twitter or any of that stuff. So again, all this stuff is possible because of you guys. So
yeah, and even when we lose, I try to think of stuff like that, and I think too, just all the friends and all the people, and it's just like, man, at least we all got each other, and we can bitch together. We can be frustrated together, and we'll be right back on Sunday in our orange and black, ready to root our boys on and hope we get over 500 again and get some shit figured out over the bye week. That's the plan.
Like we said, I said this on your show last week, or we said it yesterday. It's like most people I hang out with now are all from Twitter.
Yeah.
They're all Bengals fans. I mean, most everybody like you, Dale, Susie James, everybody, Greg, all these guys.
Yeah, and like people we meet on here, and then we meet them in real life, and it's like, yeah, it's just natural. Like, yeah, still friends,
exactly.
still. You are who we thought you were.
Yeah, that's right. So Susie James is going to be there. Hoss, another guy we met through all this stuff. Hoss is a good dude.
Yes, sir. And Hoss, I think he had an anniversary the other day, so I don't know if I said it online, but happy anniversary. Happy anniversary there.
I want to get to rabbits here. People forget last year we got blown out.
Yeah,
dude. The water
don't remind me. Got barked in my ear.
Yes, we've talked about that a lot. 41-13. Everybody remembers that, right? It was almost the same identical game this year. Believe in this team.
Yeah, Robbie.
Figure out a way to win 1 or 2 games without Jamar Chase. I think Joe is going to be pissed off at a lot of people for saying that he can't win without him. Boom.
Well said.
Well said. I agree with you. I mean, it's one game. I mean, and the thing is, I can't remember who said in the chat here. We're 5-4. If we win next week, we'll be 5-4, same as we were last year at the break. So, except for the 0-3 in the division, that's the big difference. So, we're still a lot like we were last year. It just we got on a heater at the end, and that's what we got to do this year. But we didn't have any season-ending injuries, so we've had our first one this year. So, luckily, everybody else has got injured is coming back. So, I think one more week and DJ's back. The Logan Wilson, I thought, played pretty damn good last night, and that's. You can see a difference. I thought in the defense.
He's not human.
Dude. I've talked about this. The 2020 draft. Our first 3 picks.
Oh yeah.
Jackpot Joey Burrow, T. Higgins, and Logan Wilson. First 3 picks in the 2020 draft. That is 3, in my opinion, all pros right there. That's ridiculous. You don't hit like that very often in all 3 of them. Those are all time Bengals right there. In one draft.
Yeah. I love it.
Foxy. I was hoping to be at the Panthers game, but missed out on my own yet. Sorry, Foxy.
Yeah.
It wasn't our fault. It was Betfred.
We didn't even
pick them. Betfred picked them.
As we're like thinking them, we're like,
it's their fault. It's their fault.
Yeah. You can say fuck him guys if you want.
Yeah.
Betfred did a hit.
Yeah, no, that's Betfred.
I'm only gonna clip the part where I was praising him. Didn't tag him in it anyways.
You're right, exactly. We got your back, Betfred. Yeah.
Yeah. They didn't pick you, Foxy. Fuck that.
We would have, Foxy. We would have picked you. We had your back. Exactly. Smash those like buttons, please.
Yeah, man. Thanks, Rob. That's great.
Yeah, Rob. All right, man. Well, it's about 49 minutes. I think we're rambling on here. You got anything else you want to say, or you got some pretty cool people coming on Friday night? I heard.
Yeah, Goodberry Brothers, man, love those guys. This is like we've had them on at least 3 times together before this one, and then one time I think separate, which it just wasn't the same. We had them each on at different times. It just wasn't the same. You got to have the brothers together.
The brothers, they're not the brothers of destruction. They're the brothers of the internet.
And then this other guy weaseled his way into that episode. His name is Strawberry Ice.
Never heard of him.
He said, "Hey, I want to be on that episode so I can poop on the stream this time."
Yeah, but no.
Yeah, if you guys didn't see that, Strawberry Ice went with his earbud in one time when we
I was
had
sitting
that
down
on.
on my.
He's
Oh,
living
yeah.
his best life. You know, you were.
Yeah.
Forgot to turn it off or mute it. Next thing you know, we just hear somebody. He's off screen, and we just hear somebody peeing. It was Jeff.
It was me. It happens. First ever live piss on.
Yeah,
the
it was a
internet.
live
Maybe-
stream.
I had a live stream on live stream. Yeah, exactly. So, all right, Dale, I will let you go, man. And you'll probably be on the show again sometime this week. Who knows? I always send you.
Yeah, you always send me a link, and I show up randomly. And when you need me, when you need me the most, I'm there.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
What song is that?
I don't know. I'll be there.
You're like, I'll be there for you. That's one.
Whatever. I don't know.
When the rain starts to fall. No, we're not doing it.
No, we're not doing it. All right, bye. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, I know I can't sing. Sorry, guys. So let's get to the Facebook groups that let me live stream. And as always, I appreciate every single one of them. They are Houday Nation, Houday Legion, Bearcat Ruckus, the Ohio State Bucknuts, the Ice Bar. And you can follow me on all my social media platforms, all under Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Twitter handle is at Jeff A. Turnipole. TikTok is at Iceman90. I am at over 1,000 people on TikTok now, so that's cool. The only thing I'm not over 1,000 on is Instagram. So I'm going to go check me out on Instagram. Give me a follow there. I'd appreciate it. Try to get to 1,000 on there. YouTubers, we're at 1,951. That is awesome. I am less than 50 away from 2,000. So like I said, I'm hoping to time this up right to have my 2,000 show with my, 1,000 show with my 2,000 subscriber is what I'm hoping to do. So tell your friends, say neighbors about Sports with Strawberry Ice. Hit the subscription button, hit the bell for notification, and every time I go live, you'll be notified. And other than that, tomorrow we're going to have film study again with Centauri. I don't know what he's going to break down yet. There's probably a lot he could break down. So hopefully we'll try to figure out what the hell happened last night because I still don't know. Anyway, thanks for joining, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. That's just sports, baby. See ya!
Let's go. Orange in the day, black in the night. Stripes in our veins, sparks gonna fly. The beast is awake, orange, black and white. Cause when the jungle come alive, Houday, we ignite and Cincinnati, we gon' rise and in the jungle we unite and dripping orange and black is like Houday when we fight, live and die in these fights. Wake up the beast, every day is a feast. Time to bust it off the leash. In the jungle dripping heat, tigers strike the city streets. East side stand up, west side stand up. If you reppin' Houday, time to put your hands up. Bingo stripes, we in it. New day, new age, yeah, we get it. Cincinnati jungle fitted. Houday in our house, we win it. Orange and black and white, we build it. Earn our stripes, you know we kill it. Bleed our colors, jungle dripping. Nasty, natty, yeah, we lit it. Lit the crowd, get the city loud. Yeah, we feasting now. Fit the bounce, make the city howl. Now we beastin' now. Thunder through the tunnel, from the sideline to the huddle. Stripes we tatted on the jungle when we flex that Houday muscle on them. Cincinnati, we gon' rise and in the jungle we unite and dripping orange and black and white. Houday when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Now who gotta move like it on? Now who wanna move crossing on? Now who wanna move on? If you got stripes and you let the city know you rock 'em, yeah we got 'em, yeah we fought 'em. Like that black and orange up on 'em, bingo bottle, never stop it till the